Hey, Steven.
Hey, Justin.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let me get my screen together here. Mike, can you hear us? Hey, there he is.
Hey,
Hey, Mike. What day is it, Mike?
it's hump day. It is.
Yes.
Holy mackerel.
You guys
Hey,
doing
look,
well?
I may have to bow out. The timing's not very good, but I'm expecting my wife to come back with a van full of groceries, of which I feel obligated, should I live to breathe tomorrow, to help her. So
Might be wise.
might be wise. I mean, I love you guys and all, but you know, got to stay safe and make smart decisions.
All right. Well, I'm excited to learn about how to moderate comments on the website.
Yes. So if you want to go to horizonwest.online.church, or I can provide a link in the chat if need be.
Okay.
Chat. Where is chat?
Okay, I am there.
Okay. Are you still logged in from last time? You might see 3 panels on your screen if you are.
Panels. I don't see panels.
3 columns.
3 columns. If not, go to the top left corner where the 3 lines are, and then
Okay.
click that, and then hit login.
Okay. Is this through? I don't know if I actually have a login for this.
It's your email address, and I sent you your password too, which is
Doesn't matter.
currently your last name, no uppercase letters, 1, 2, 3.
That works out great.
If you want to change it later, you can.
Ah, here we go. Okay, I see it now.
Okay. Now, these 3 columns that you see on your right, you have the schedule, like what's coming up next, and we're have a test stream come up at 1:05. And what I've actually done is actually scheduled the video to start, quote unquote, 2 minutes prior. So that's basically say, we have the stream going, but there's obviously like a 5-minute countdown. So now, as you can see, there's a video that just came up on your left side.
Yep.
That's what everybody's seeing in real time. So as people log into this site or just come up to the site, they'll see the video at the exact same time we are and all that. So everyone's on the same page. No one's behind.
Cool.
On your middle panel here is where we can chat with each other, whether it be about something. Oh, wait, I got host chat and host chat. Okay, we haven't opened up chat yet.
Okay.
That's what it is. Normally chat is opened up with the video, but I decided not to do that this one time for this instance. Normally chat is opened and I'll be there. So
Oh, I see Mike.
So once actually this switches over to live, which will be at 1:05. Mike.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, let me just go over the stuff on the left side here. On the far left, you got host info, which if you click on, currently shows what you're currently seeing. Moments, we can post a moment here, which there's one that says I commit my life to Jesus. We probably have other things at the time. And if you post, it will go into the main chat, and then people can click raise hand.
Wow.
So if you assume, like, how many of you are joining us for the first time, you can raise your hand and then post that.
Hey, Stephen, I have a question for you. I
Sure.
know we're rolling all these out, and the moments is one of the things we haven't rolled out yet.
Right.
You sort of have do you feel like we have a timeline or a best guess maybe at what point, or still to be determined?
Still to be determined.
Okay.
Try to figure out the best use for it. and everything like that.
It definitely has some possibilities, Justin. It's a feature we're not currently using.
Okay. And you can post things like it's more of an interactive kind of thing.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
And then on the left, also a schedule, and that shows all your upcoming events.
Mhm.
So you see test stream and your next stream on Sunday. And then Bible just takes you to a Bible tab. And if I had notes in here for the people at home to see, there'll also be a notes section, I believe, there too. Remember, Mike, that's there for us as well, or?
I haven't seen it. I have not. I have yet to have seen it.
Okay.
And then from the user's end, I don't. Looks like maybe that's something they don't have.
Right. Well, it might be because I didn't enable notes for this current event here.
Yeah.
There might be notes there. And then host info, this is where we could put information in about the event, any frequently asked questions, links to the YouTube page, Instagram page, Facebook, all that. So that we can just see that, so we can put it into a public chat or just remind us, hey, remember we're representing the church and all that. Just good knowledge to have.
Right. So the host info you're saying is able to is public to everybody who's watching?
No, host info is public to just the host.
Just the host. Okay.
Yes. And then there might be a notes section on the far right, or far left, I mean, if I put notes in for the actual event. Let me actually go into the further in here. If I edit content for today.
So Justin, typically in that notes section is just notes that are important to the moderator / host is what they call it on this particular platform. Maybe to remind people to, there's so many things you can do with it. I use it as just things to prompt me to remember not to forget something in particular to bring up as a moderator. This is the same platform as all the other ones. I would open up like a Windows document or maybe a Google Doc. And just if you know ahead of time, if Chris is going to mention anything in particular that happens to have a link to it, to the website, already have that on a side document in advance so that you could just simply copy and paste it in and save yourself a lot of typing time.
Right.
Okay, so now if you actually refresh your screen.
Aha, I see notes.
Yes. And then there's notes on the far right, which are what everybody sees, and including the public. And you can put links in there and other information. And then when you go back up to host info, then you get the host info with those notes there.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so someone would have to go in and add in those host info stuff. Is that something that would be coming? I would assume probably Nikki. Correct.
Well, it could be Nikki, or it could be you, or somebody whoever has information that's necessary for that service.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be really good because this is something is a Stephen only.
Well,
so getting that information to him in advance so that he can post that information in there for people would be pretty critical.
Let me ask this. Since I made both of you admins, do you have the go to admin button on the far left?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
It's there, but it's gray.
Okay, if you hover over it, it should go darker. Does it?
Yep.
Okay, if you click on that. And then right now, are you seeing analytics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you click on services, right underneath that on the left, and then the one that's currently up is gray, just to let you know it's actually live. If you edit content on the far right with the one that's corresponding to the current one, the 105 stream, you actually go in here and scroll all the way down and update the notes.
Ah, okay. That's cool.
Right.
Okay, so host info, go to admin, services, and then scroll down. Sorry, I'm typing this out just so I can remember. Okay. Yeah,
Hey, Steve.
Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate. I think what I heard Steven say is only someone who has an admin status can do that.
Yes.
So it may be that some of your other moderators won't, Justin. So then it kind of becomes incumbent upon you or whoever's the admin to pre-populate that stuff for them.
Okay.
And if you stay on that page, if you go to the far left, there's the moments. If you click on that,
Oh, you can add them in.
you can add moments. And then there's a connect one, there's a give, there's an invite, there's a quote you can do. And then when you go back to services and then click on edit content for that current stream, you can actually scroll down to moments, add moment, and then there'll be the list of moments that you have there. And then you click on the check mark, add moment.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay. Something else that will be useful for you, since I made you an admin, is on the far left is the link users.
Uh-huh.
That'll allow you to go in and actually add people in and make them a host. So you can put in their nickname, their role. I would suggest host anytime instead of admin.
Right. Would y'all be opposed to the idea of me making Nikki an admin? That way she can go in and change the host info and update that stuff. Because I know for me, I'm most likely not going to be able to do this on a weekly basis. But if she's kind of the driving force behind this,
Okay.
and leading the charge, so
that's fine.
Okay.
So you can actually go into her user account and then change her permission there. I'll let you do that so you can have practice.
Hey, gents, I hear the van pulling up, so I'm going to bow out.
Yeah, Mike, before you head out, I just wanted to say I talked to Nikki about the training stuff, and she said she's got quite a small team, and she's going to be handling the training side of things, you know, using the video or using some of the stuff that she's done. So I just wanted you to be aware of that, and I'll send you a list of the people that we talked about for who she wants for the Facebook side of things and the website as well.
Okay. Yeah, that would be great. I typically have a master list of everything. Just in case Sarah or Matthew, I don't know, somebody wants to know, you know, who all our moderators are or whatever the case may be. So that would be great. And yeah, I mean, I think your team's the best folks to sit down and really talk about in what ways you want to interact with your people. So makes perfect sense.
Cool.
All right, guys.
We're on the same page.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
All right, see you, Mike.
See you.
All right, just to walk you through a couple more things here, and then we'll wrap this up. You go into the chat option. That's obviously where you can chat with people. I'm going to make a new window here so I can start chatting as a user. 1 second.
Are you back in the
I'm back in the service itself. Do you have any other questions about anything else before we move on?
No, this is way more interactive than I had anticipated, which
Okay.
I'm super pumped about.
Okay. I'm going to just show you a couple more things which may be of interest to you. So let's go to online church and
It says there's 4 people watching right now.
Well, there might be people that are like, oh, there's something up. But that happens sometimes when we test and people are like, okay, what's a test? And they're just, so you can communicate with people just by either hitting the @ symbol in the chat window and start typing. Okay, never mind, that doesn't work. If you click on, say, user tester,
Mhm.
there's
Oh, I
chat,
see the chat.
and that'll open a separate chat window for them, a separate tab that they're seeing. Then, so if I send something to them, I'll share my screen here real quick.
Okay.
Let me turn off the music though. Share screen. Okay. Okay, there we go. If you see, I don't know if you can move the cameras things over, but over here, so a notification window,
Mhm.
and that's where the direct chat comes from, where they see it.
Okay.
So if someone either has a question, they need someone to talk to just kind of privately, that's where your moderators can do that. Or they're kind of saying some things they shouldn't be saying, you can kind of send them a private message being, hey, can you not say that or something like that? Because there's always going to be, well, not always, but
There's somebody,
there's always going to be, there might be somebody who might do that.
and that's so you can pull them aside, kind of quote unquote, and go into the. That's
Right.
what the S is.
Right. And the
Okay.
S only shows up because it's under my name,
Okay,
Stephen. Like if you did, it would be a J,
got it.
but people may not understand what that is, so they may not go there. Another option is if you click on, go back to your main screen and go to the chat and you click on user tester,
Mhm.
there's an option to delete,
Mm.
which will actually delete the person's comment for everybody, even them. And then they start typing again. So I'm gonna start typing again.
You can mute
Okay,
them.
yeah. If they keep talking and they're saying you just keep rambling and you just can't figure out what to do, you can actually go and mute them. So I'll let you do that. So let me know when you have.
Yep.
Okay. Then I can start typing. And on my end, on the user tester end, it looks like I'm still typing.
Ah, sneaky, sneaky.
Right. Now that's only worst case scenario. You shouldn't have to do that. But, and also if you see on the host chat, on the bottom there, it says that you muted user tester.
Yep.
So that way everybody knows what's going on.
Is there any way, like, once they're muted, to undo it, or no?
Yes, as an admin, you can.
Okay.
So if you go back up to the admin panel and hit go to admin,
Okay.
and then users, yes. And then, well, because they didn't actually create an account,
Okay.
there's no way to actually unmute them. But what they can do is they can just, because when you do sign up for an account, you can hit login, and then you can sign up and use your email address, create a password and all of that. So I'll show you that real quick again.
One question you don't as you're working on other
Go
things,
ahead.
right? The main differences between a host and an admin. What responsibilities does an admin have that a host would not?
A admin can actually add host.
Okay.
They can also mute people. Host can only delete chats,
Okay.
but host and admin can both do the private chat as well.
Okay.
So you see here, like if you sign up with the actual email address and all that, it'll go into that field. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna.
Yeah, use your real email.
I know what email to do. My junk email. Okay.
There you go.
I do that for everything that says, sign up and get this free download. Okay. free download.
That's smart. I need to do that.
And
Junk
then,
please don't harass me. Thank you.
right, or I don't care if you, fill my email with, multiple things after I get this one download. And unsubscribe button does not work. And then we have this option here so that then if they select that, you can actually see their email address in the user panel
Okay.
and the admin, and then we can get that list and then start sending them out emails if you want to add them to the email list for Horizon West. Let them know about upcoming events and all that. So
Cool.
if I sign up here, oh, okay. 8 characters. Okay. See if I'm back or not. And we'll go back to the admin window and then services. Actually, I need to go to host tools on the top left. That'll take you back to the live.
Okay.
And it looks like it's not there, but. And then, okay, let me.
Oh, I see users, Hester, and users.
Okay. Let me, I'm trying to figure out where my audio is coming from. Oh, yeah, mute this. Okay. And then, hold on 1 second, where's this? Okay. Let me share this screen if I can do this real quick because it's something important. Obviously you may not be doing this, but it's still good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Over on the left side, under the options for the host, you see user tester here for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's my direct chat. So then I can go and do my direct chat and go back to host info. And that can populate with as many people as you have direct chats with.
Okay, cool.
But then if you leave, it'll actually get rid of it.
Oh, okay. So once the conversation's done, just wrap it up.
Just wrap it up and you can close it out by hitting leave. Now, if I go back to go to admin, users, come on, speed up computer. Got a lot of things open. Okay, now you see user tester is on there, like you were saying. It says muted, right? You can you can click on them. You can then unmute them right there.
Okay. And their previous comments wouldn't show up, though. It would just be from then on.
I believe so. If I unmute it now, unmute, save, and then we go back to host tools. It looks like it doesn't show up, so.
Yep.
So that's basically the difference between admin and host as well. Admins can mute people and then unmute people, so.
Okay. Yeah, I like this, man. This is good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say the only thing that you watch out for is, which we can't control, is someone could always just refresh their screen, log out, come back in on a different browser, create a new user name, and then all that, and then they'll be back. But it's not really taking that much effort. Obviously, do what you can, but they're going to be a nuisance either way. So.
Right. You can only do so much. So is there a way I see you're recording this. Is there a way to send this to Nikki just so she has it if there's any like nuanced questions or anything that she may not be familiar with?
Sure. I can do that.
Awesome. Cool.
Do you have any questions right now or?
No, I can go into the users, and I think a couple of them are actually there right now.
Okay.
Christian is one of them, and then Ashley Adams is another. So I can go ahead and change their role. All they would need to do is just sign up, or excuse me, they're already signed up, but just log in, and now they have the access.
Well, they should already be host. That they already had a Horizon West logo. I made them host already previously. So.
Yeah, see, Ashley Adams has it, and Christian now has it. Yeah.
Yeah, but Christian was kind of wondering why she was added. She wasn't sure. About
What was she really?
Yes.
Okay.
When
may
me and Mike had them talk with Nikki.
Okay. She may not have had the conversation yet. Interesting. Okay. Cool.
But that's all I have on it. If you have anything to ask or to add or
No, I think it's good. Let me just take one more look through it just to be sure. Just so I'm aware when I'm aware, but so I understand when someone has a chat, you can hit the private chat, which will bring it over towards that box that's right underneath the video,
right.
and their name will pop up underneath host info. And that was one. And then the other moments, how to add moments. Is it kind of a special way to do it, or is it just pretty self-explanatory? If we were going to add like first time attender.
Actually, let me go to that right now and see, because that's a good question.
Okay. And thank you for your help with this, by the way. I really appreciate it.
Welcome.
There's a lot more to it than I anticipated, but I
Right.
like it all.
Let's see, there are quotes which people can like. There are
Oh, I see. Okay, so there is a connect, there is a give, invite,
right.
but how to add like a first time, I guess, I don't know.
Okay, there's not that kind of option available.
Okay. That is not a deal breaker by any.
Actually, I got thinking that the give one might be a good one to do. So while people are watching the stream, right, and they start talking about giving, we can just pop that up. So yeah, giving and